Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, karibu sana. And if you are watching this lady, like it is the first time you are seeing this face, that means you haven't subscribed. Make sure you subscribe, you put on the notification bell so that each and every time Queen of Ambi family we upload a video, you guys will be notified. But then guys, how was your Valentine? It is so unfortunate that some of us will never get like a chance to celebrate it, but what can we do? We move on. So now the Valentine thing is over, so people we are resuming back to work. Like we are done with Valentine thing for those of us who celebrate, but we have others who we don't recognize and others we are single. So Valentine is not for everybody here. It is not for everybody. So we are moving on. Like now tunaenda job. We have other people, maybe they have booked their appointment for interviews. Maybe it will happen today or tomorrow, or it has already happened. So there's a very common question that is being asked by most interviewers, by most employers during the time of interview. So that question, leave alone, tell me more about yourself. So I want to tackle the one that most employers, they ask you, like, when we hire you, what is your expectation here? Like, what is your expectation after we have hired you, or after when you start working with us? What is your expectation? And we normally have a very common answer that we do give. I need to grow with the company. I expect to grow with the company. If you have never answered that question, sijui ni interview gani uliattend, or if you have never been asked that question, I don't know the kind of interview you attended, but the common ones, zile zenye they are so common zenye tuna attending, the question that they normally ask is, what is your expectation, like after we have hired you? And someone like me, like I got a privilege, like before I start attending these interviews, I was trained. Yeah, like I attended a training session on how to answer the interview questions, and that particular one, actually we were told if you are asked like what is your expectation, you have to, and then you need to say you want to grow with the company. So I remember I attended an interview and I was asked that, and I say that I need to grow with the company. But in real sense, I didn't know the deeper meaning of it. Meaning it was like, okay, so it is just like someone asking you, okay, what is your name? My name is Queen of Ambi, full stop. I didn't dig deeper, and my trainer didn't tell us more about what growing up with the company entails. Yeah. So me, I answered like that, and of course I was right. Like I need to grow with the company. But if someone just came and tell me like, can you expound on this? Like, you want to grow with the company, how? Trust me, trust me. Mi ningesema okay, venye nimejoin, the way I have joined this company when I'm 20 years old, I need to grow with the company. Maybe I reach 60 years old. Kwani, so that is not growing up with the company to me. So let's tune on to the show. Okay, in our Let's Talk show today, guys, I just want us to dig deeper into this statement that we do answer when we give an answer like growing up with the company. I want us to dig more, to find a deeper meaning of this statement. By the way, we have some of us maybe who are like me, we just feel like growing up with the company is all about age-wise. Yeah, but it is not all about age-wise. You know, when these employers, they start up their entity, their company, I mean, they feel like, okay, I need my company to go for a long-term period. Yeah. No one even start up a company knowing that I want to run this company for 3 months and then I close it, or it collapse. No, they are starting up the company knowing that it is going to run a long term. Like it is a long term business for them. So when they are hiring people, they are expecting like for such a such period, I need to make such and such profit. Like they have their own vision and they have their own planning. Like they are planning to achieve more goals ikifika such and such period. Of course it is a long term thing. Every employer, hata these companies zenye unasikianga zimeanza and then they collapsed after 3 months, those people, mark you, they never plan to do so, unless if it is a contract thing, like you just wanted to operate for 3 months and then you achieve your goal and then you close and kila mtu aende zake. Maybe a short term goal you had, or you are given an assignment, so you are a contractor and it will last for 6 months or 3 months. But those one who want to start their own business, like their own company, everyone dreams of going into a long term thing. Yeah. So I'm not talking about employers, no, I'm just explaining like what it means growing up with the company. So I had to start with the employers ndo tuende kwa sisi wafanyikazi. Yeah, I'm targeting more of wafanyikazi, not employers. No, ni tutawakujia siku ingine. Today it is not your day. What does it really mean to grow up with the company? Apart from just growing up age-wise, what does it mean? First, if you go there and you want to grow up with your company, the best thing you just need to know, identify your career path. Like set your goals. Yeah, know that after this and this period, I want to achieve this. You as an employee there, I want to achieve this. You need to grow with your company. Like when you see the company is the only one growing, but you as an employee there, you are not growing, there's something wrong. It is either you or your boss. It is either you or your employer, because we need to grow. Like as a company has to grow and I have to grow also. Like you need to grow career wise and you need to have a personal growth also. Like let us see, like okay, you are working, let that reflect in your life. Yes, like wacha tukwambie, maybe you have worked with those people for 10 years and then hauna kitu. You haven't even invested, like you haven't even bought something like you can be proud of, or maybe you are driving a machine maybe tuone, and then you are like, no, mi nafanya tu kazi, niko tu uko like kazi. That means you are not growing up. You are not growing up. Let your life reflect your growth in whatever you are working. You know, when you see people like mtu amewaka huko for 10 years, unaona sijui akona mashamba, akona ploti, akona magari, and that person sijui akona, ani amegrow tu, watoto wako wanasoma poa. That person is growing, like we can testify, like tumemuona venye amegrow and we can tell other people like actually venye amefanya kwa hii kampuni, unaona amefanya hii maendeleo. But we have other people where umefanya 10 years and nothing to show off. By the way, you have nothing to show off, and this kind of us that we don't grow, like atuna vitu. We are the one who always talk about like, oh, we ni kama aliba pesa. No, this person, they identified their career path and then they started setting their own goals. Sasa kampuni yao ikigrow, yeye pia na grow. Sitting hata boss pia atafurahia, like aone nimekaa na mfanyikazi, but at the end of the day I can be proud of myself, like ndio nimeona amesomesha watoto wake. We have some people they are working, but sai kusomesha mtoto ni issue, na kampuni si ati ina yumba. No, the company is doing just well, these people are being paid well, but yeye haku identify the career path, haku set goals zake, and that person is not focused. Like yeye anakaa today, he's just living the life today. He or she, you are just living your life today. You are not considering what will happen tomorrow. So nyinyi ndo mnasemanga let tomorrow take care of itself. Of course it will take care of itself, but you will also take care of yourself the way tomorrow is taking care of itself. So start planning now. Grow with your company. Wakifungua branches, you are being promoted. That is a growth, of course. You have been promoted. Maybe you came there maybe as a cleaner, you have been promoted to be a tea girl, you have been promoted to be an office assistant, you have been promoted to be a secretary. Unaona the way you are growing like during your career, like una grow, that is growth also. That is now career growth. You are growing, you can know that like okay, watu watasema okay, aliingia kama cleaner, now ye ni secretary huko. That is a growth, by the way. That is also a growth. And then that growth has to be accompanied with salary increment. Yeah, usikue tu unapromotiwa and then mshahara iko pale. Utagrow aje sasa? You need to grow. Like nikipromotiwa hivi step, pia nafaa niongezewe kakitu. So that is also a growth. But you find even your employer anakupromote, anakuambia okay, I'm adding you another role, and then this person is not giving you something, like akupei hata ka incentive, akupei pesa, akupei bonus, just go and approach that employer and mwambie no, there's something wrong. We have to grow with you because I need to grow and the company also has to grow. Like to grow sisi hapa kwa hapa. Kampuni ikifungua branches zingine, kwangu pia nikuwe pengine nimenunua kashamba, the roles and responsibilities you are being added. Maybe ulikuwa na head only one branch and then sasa wamefungua 3 branches, so you are heading the 3 of them. That means you'll have like more than triple work. And let that also reflect in your bank. So that is what really growth is. Si ile ya age. Si ile ya age peke yake. Ziko mingi tu. Kampuni endelea, mi pia niendelee. Hivyo tu. Hivyo tu. Kampuni endelea, mi pia niendelee. Kampuni save, mi pia ni save kwangu. Ikionekana like kampuni zinafungua tu branches nini. Lakini wewe hata ukafutwa saa hii next month, ushaanza kusumbua watu na inbox wakusaidie. Like but at the end of the day, mi huambianga mse, as long as this company is not yours, even for your parents company, unaweza kufutwa. Wewe unaweza kuambiwa hapana, like you are not performing, sasa tunataka kuleta sister yako mkubwa, or we want to bring your bigger brother ama your younger brother, cause tunaona alisomea hiyo course. Sasa wewe enda ujaribu huko. As long as this company is not yours, you can wake up uambiwe job imeisha. Sasa job ikiisha ndio tunataka kuona kama ulikuwa una grow na kampuni, cause the other people job yao itaisha leo, next day ashaanza kucall watu like oh, unajua job yangu ilisha, kindly come, sijui to my rescue, sijui nilipie bill, sijui nilipie rent. That means this person like hana kitu, like hana saving. That means this person was not growing up with the company. Kampuni ilikuwa ina grow tu na yeye ako tu pale. I remember kuna wase during this COVID thing, we have other people immediately walisimamisha job. I know tuko wengi. Wenye tulisimamisha job tulikimbilia ushago. Haraka sana, like haraka. Hey, me, I don't want stress with my landlord. I don't want stress with my landlady. So I just decided niende home kwetu penye sitalipa rent. And then we have other group of people when you will survive for more than 1 year. This person is not working. This person is paying rent. This person is paying the bills. Like wanakaa tu life yenye walikuwa wanakaa because they were saving something. So these people were growing with the company. Wao walikuwa at least wanalipwa pesa, alafu kuna ingine ya kuseviwa. But kuna sisi wengine hata transport after tumefutwa, maybe tulikosa transport because we were not saving. That means we were not growing up with the company. Yeah. So make sure this statement grow with the company. Don't just answer kwa interview, but find a deeper meaning. Jiulize really, which kind of growth do I want? Which kind of growth do I want? Let's say umeingia huko, you had a diploma, ulikuwa tu umesomea diploma. So while you are working there, you can advance your studies. You are also growing up in your educational career, by the way. Yeah, so unaamua wacha ni enroll classes, and then you enroll, unasoma, graduate, unaenda sijui masters, whatever, PhD. Hiyo pia una grow. And maybe the other thing, una grow like expanding your network. Yeah, you get to connect with people, you get to connect with people of high ranks, like unakuwa na connection. Hiyo pia ni growth, by the way. Unaweza ukaingia kwa kampuni, you don't know anyone, but once you do there, unaanza kusikia kuna group ya ma accountants, sijui kuna group ya ma business administrators, so you join the group, and then that one you are expanding your network. Yeah, so that you can share with people your ideas, unaweza ukashare, you can gain skills also. By that time you can grow in terms of skills. Yeah, maybe mimi niliingia kwa hiyo kampuni, maybe the company really wanted typing speed, mine was 40 words per minute, then I need to grow, like by the time nakaa huko I need nitoke huko nikitype even 60 words per minute, or maybe I just went nikijuanga, nimejoin hiyo kampuni nikijuanga tu Excel peke yake, like to work with Excel. But at the end of the day, you need to make sure una grow, you learn other things, you learn more about softwares, and unatoka huko ukiwa na experience. You are growing up towards the experience, like umegrow sana. Ukiangalia experience yako na venye uliingia, you can be proud uende mahali and then unawapotia hii pesa, and then you are very proud because you can defend yourself, because experience yenye umegain huko si ya kuchezewa. But ukitoka huko, unatoka kwa kampuni, me I normally say, mimi I cannot, like you are going to another company, you are doing the same role, like hakuna that growth, like hakuna venye umetoka hapa, maybe ulikuwa secretary, then you are going there, you are going there as a secretary, you need to go there maybe to be the head of secretary department. So that means you have grown. You experience and you may gain huku, let that experience like be enough to make you to be the leader there. Yeah, so grow wisely, and it is only you as an employee who will know where you want to grow. Kama unataka ku grow education wise, advance in your studies. Kama unataka ku grow experience wise, make sure you learn new things, new ideas every day. Ukifanya kazi, take opportunity penye huko, take that as an opportunity ya kulearn vitu mob sana, ya kujiadvance, ya kujitambua, like ya kuinvest, ya kusave. Take that, because opportunity comes once at a time. So hope umeshika kitu. It is not just growing up age wise, by the way. Hope we have learned something. Yeah, so guys, I need to go out, and make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and you share. Let's support the lady. We are the road to 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers, and I know tunafika soon. I trust you guys, tunafika soon. So that make sure una grow with the company. Ukienda huko ukipata kazi, ama kama huko and you haven't done something that you can be proud that other people will see na waseme kweli penye unafanya kazi unalipwa, start thinking twice. But it is never too late. You can just still go back, and then unajitetea, you defend yourself. So start growing up with the company. But if you see you are not growing up, I told you before, just know something is wrong, either with you or with your employer, and start finding out where the problem might be, so that you can save the sinking boat. Hizi vitu tunapiganga sisi, tunaambia sijui nisomeshe mtoto. Do you know the question yenye inakujanga kwa mind, like kwani penye anafanyanga kazi hapo anga analipwa? Do you know that? Ani watu wanashindwanga. Okay, me hata I do tell people, oh God, there is nothing difficult like kuambia mtu nisaidie hivi, and yet wamekujua ulikuwa unafanya kazi. They'll even overjudge you. Watakujudge ile mbaya harshly. So just make sure you save that, to save yourself from such embarrassment, from such humiliation. Just make sure you have a career growth, and you have a personal growth. Yeah, and that one itasort yote, by the way, itasort yote. Hata ukifukuzwa, at least you'll have, like, maybe you can stay for 6 months ukitafuta the next action, but you are still living depending on yourself, not even asking for help everywhere, because you identified yourself, you identified your goals and you worked towards them wakati ulikuwa unafanya kazi. Usiingie tu wakati unafanya kazi. No, have your own growth. Like kuna some people watakuambia, do you know me ndo nilianzishanga hiyo company? And then you feel like, ukimwangalia uko like, I expected more to that. Okay, tell me that statement, but when I look at you, wacha ni conclude like, yenyewe by then alianzisha. Nimeona kona gari, nimeona kona nini, anakaa hivi, watoto wake wanasomea kwa schools poa huko, wengine wako majuu, ni anawasomesha. Then that one, at least me nitakuwa even proud of you. I'll be like, ukweli ulianzisha. Venye kuko ulianzisha hivyo. See, like when I come and tell you, Aki, do you know, hiyo kampuni ni mimi ndio nilianzisha. I'll even feel pity for you. Because your life, your own life does not reflect that statement. And just know that some statements, they're even heavy than what we think. When you come and tell people like, I have worked with that company for 10 years. Hey, usiseme tu sema tu your statement, but at the end of the day, know that I want that statement to reflect your life. You have worked for that company for 10 years. Umejenga nini? Umefanya nini? Umesomesha nani? Umesaidia nani? Yes. Don't just come and say, do you know nimework kwa ile company for 10 years. But there's nothing to show. Maybe hata bado unatafuta kazi. Do you know kuna watu wengine wakisimamishwanga kazi, like wanachananga na story ya kuandikwa kabisa, because someone has saved and then anaanzisha business yake. This person was growing the company. Ataki sasa hata kuandikwa because he's independent, he or she is independent, they can start up their own business. Like hata hawataki hata kuandikwa. Ni kama watu walikuwa tu wanangoja wafutwe, at least wapate opportunity to maybe ako close sana na the owner of the company, and I feel like nikiacha hii kampuni ataanza kunionea ubaya. Sasa unangoja tu usimamishwe uende uanzishe maisha yako. Si wale wengine unasimamishwa leo, next day umetembea kwa makampuni zingine ukitafuta kazi, na we have worked with the previous company for more than 20 years. That means you are not growing up with that company kigrow. So you better start looking for where the problem is, uanze kusort out. Uanze kusort out kwanza. Kama ni boss wako, uende kutafuta mwingine. Kama ni wewe, uanze kuwa disciplined with your life. So guys, kuna vitu zingine naweza nikaanza kuongea hapa hadi next day. But actually that statement, think twice. Kama ushaijibu that you want to grab with the company, na hata ukujibu hiyo swali kwa interview, start thinking twice. Where have you grown? How far have you been? Hata mimi naenda ku think about it. As I'm saying that statement, hata pia mimi ni culprit hapo. I'm going to think about it and then niende kuni reflect it with my life. So guys, bye. Please msubscribe nyinyi watu, msubscribe. Tufike 1000 tumenaingia hapo. Msubscribe please. So let's see each other some other time.